Hey Thomas, first of all, I wanted to tell you happy birthday. And I love this video. And I asked you to send me the links about the girls who did the spoofs with the Nazi flags, and I watched them. You have a question in this video, and you didn't understand why everybody gets so upset over the Nazi flag, and I'm sort of going to answer that, and it's kind of off the cuff. I didn't make any notes or anything like that, because it was a legitimate question, and you're young. And I know you know about the Holocaust, and I know you know the history of it. It's too, people are still reeling from what happened during the Second World War. Elie Wiesel has a motto, and the motto is this. He says, "Never forget, for we will repeat our past." And that's the truth. I have family members, great aunts, great uncles, who was in the camps. I remember when I was a little kid, I used to see their wrist, and they used to have numbers tattooed on the wrist. And when I was a little kid, I used to just think, they drew a number. Of course, I got older and found out what it was all about. I don't have to tell you what the Holocaust is. You're a smart guy. You know what it is. There are still a lot of people who, when they hear anything about the Nazi flag, before they even look at what the content is, which can be benign, more or less, they become very rigid and very worried because they went through it, or they have someone who went through it. The world cannot forget what happened during the Second World War and the extermination of almost 6 million people, mostly Jewish people. Mengele. Now, I subscribed to him, and I said, gee, that name sounds familiar. I was surprised to find out that he was his grandson. However, I have nothing against him personally. I subscribed to him. And then when I saw his video saying that, he keeps his family background and all of the information and all of their, everything they have from the past in the family for family preservation, I respect that. I mean, his family, he loved his family, and I'm very, very sure for him that he just loves his family. I have nothing against him, but I must tell you that when you have people who have gone through the Holocaust, who know what the Holocaust was, and you get reactions like you were getting and you didn't understand it, I guess it's up to me and other people to let you know that whenever someone hears the word Nazi, they immediately have a knee-jerk reaction, no matter what. The knee-jerk reaction comes from the atrocities that Hitler did to a group of people who did nothing to them, and a group of people who were struggling for a homeland. It's extremely complicated, but more or less that's your answer. I know you really wanted to know. It's a really sensitive subject. I don't think it'll ever go away. And I also don't think that anybody should forget. I saw somebody make a comment saying that it should be forgotten. It should never be forgotten. I've seen spoofs about Nazi Germany. I mean, there was a Broadway play very recently, which was a spoof about the Nazis, and it was fine. However, when you get a response like you got, consider it just a knee-jerk reaction to what's happened in the past. It's not over for the Jewish people, and I'm Jewish. It's not over for a lot of people. Just so that you know, it's not really directed at you. Just understand that there's a lot of people, children of the people of the Holocaust, grandchildren of the people of the Holocaust, and hopefully way into the future, who will always remember that incident, and hopefully it will never ever be repeated again. So I'm attaching this to your video, which, by the way, happy birthday if I didn't say it in the beginning. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I did watch the links that you sent me. I don't see anything majorly wrong with them. However, the hair on my back did go up a little bit, and I just think that that is a reaction to the atrocities that happened to us. I think we have to go forward, but I think we can't forget. Anyway, that's my take on the whole thing. So here, that's my answer for you. I hope you take it with respect and understand why people act the way they do.